Virginia that is wrapping up today. Here are some of the things that you may have missed. At the State Fair of the West Virginia, there is a division that turns heads when looking by. Filled with creativity and agriculture, kids decorate different types of vegetables and fruits to design something new. From gumball machines to birds, this Funny Things division is used to inspire kids to get involved with agriculture. The agricultural product superintendent tells us this gets kids involved at a young age and hopefully keeps them involved for their lifetime.
The earlier that we get exhibitors engaged, they become lifelong exhibitors. So if we can get them interested in one item, then usually they come back the next year and they enter one more item. Then the next year they might enter 5 more items. And before you know it, we have exhibitors that are entering 50 entries at a time.
Start thinking of your creations for next year and hopefully you can come home with a blue ribbon.